time's not. Because I checked the recording and the recording is showing up. So now I'm just recording it.
Hello again.
Hi. You know, you don't see many blacksmiths these days.
Yeah, I know. Well, my great-grandpa was a blacksmith, so I guess you could say it runs in the family. Of course, he died before I was born, but it's his hammer I've got.
That's really cool. So your family taught you?
Oh, nah, I'm self-taught. A city export like yourself. It's harder work than sitting at a desk, but it's more rewarding. You'll come to love it here.
I'll see.
How do I cut down trees? Okay, let's give the wood to Grandma.
Oh, that wood looks nice and dry and ready to burn. Great. Thank you for doing that for me.
It was no trouble. Phew. It was hard work, though.
Oh, look at you. You're plumb tuckered out. What do they teach young girls in the city these days, anyway? If you work too hard and don't keep an eye on your energy, you're likely to pass out. But there's an easy solution. Good old-fashioned country cooking. Here's another serving of the soup I made earlier. It'll fix you right up.
But yeah, you don't really get to decide who you play here in this game. You just play this girl. Yeah. But there's a dating thing. I know.
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Who's a good kitty?
Mikey.
Look at this old rundown ranch. I hope it gets fixed up one day. Hi, I'm Tara, Hazel Wylde's granddaughter. Nice to meet you.
No, I remember you. Used to run past my farm on the way to the beach when you were little.
Yes! And Grandma always told me to mind that I didn't trample your crops. You're Thomas, right?
Yep.
Gosh, your farm has the most stunning view on the whole island.
I'm not selling.
I didn't mean...
Your grandma needs help on her farm. But it's not as easy as just moving here and picking up a pitchfork.
I know. I'm here to learn.
For Hazel's sake, I hope you learn quick.
You're nice, Thomas. Yep. Judging me already. Tell you your farm looks nice, and then you immediately assume that I want to buy it and tell me you're not selling. Didn't say I was going to buy your fucking farm. Fuck off, Thomas. Yeah, he was rude.
If you ever have extra baked goods to sell, let me know. I'm always happy to mix things up for my customers.
Do you ask every new resident to play the Meet Everyone game?
Oh, yes! After all, that idea won me 3rd place in the Icebreaker Innovation category at the annual mayoral convention.
Congratulations?
Oh, hush, it's hardly worth mentioning.
Good to see you again.
Hi.
Have you seen the notice board in front of Town Hall? There are always lots of ways to help out in the community.
No, I didn't, notice the notice board.
Well, do take a look. You can lend a hand and make a bit of spare money, too.
So, I run the flower shop here in town if you ever need anything.
Wow. It's such a coincidence with you being named
Yeah. Violet. A flower. It's hilarious. Look, I don't even like flowers that much, but I could set my own hours. I like being able to be there when my little brother gets home from school.
That's so nice. How old is the little guy?
16. But he still likes it when I make him a snack, okay?
Hey, so my mom says your grandma's sick, and that's why you came here.
Yeah, I came back to take care of her.
That's nice. I visited my Nonna in Italy when she got sick, too. Well, technically, she was my dad's Nonna.
I'm sure she was really happy to see you.
I don't really know. I don't speak Italian, so I didn't know what anybody said. At least you and Hazel speak the same language.
That's a good point.
Hazel is a dope old lady. You're lucky having a grandma like that.
What? Not a big fan of your own grandparents?
My mom's parents died when I was little, and my dad's parents can't visit much because of visa problems.
Oh. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Nah, it's cool. Hazel's the communal grandma.
So you came here to take care of your grandma? That's really nice.
You sound disappointed.
It's just that it's less fun to prank people who are really nice.
I could try being less nice.
Thanks, but That's okay. Emmy and I already have lots of people to prank.
Mom says you two were friends when you were little.
Well, Lena was older, so she kind of used to babysit me.
Oh, like Julia does with us. It's not a bad hustle. She gets paid to play with us.
Hey, Parker. Quick question. Did the mayor make you play a game to meet everyone when you first moved here?
Well, Otto wasn't mayor back then. It was Violet's dad, Antonio Miranda. And no, I don't think he asked me to do that. It might have been useful, come to think about it. Some folks are harder to get to know than others.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Pretty sure loved on the kitties. They weren't living out here. No one out here. Kind of running around trying to meet everyone. Oh. Unless someone's on the mountain. I don't know how I'm supposed to meet everyone. I'm still missing. I've met 17 people. And I've pretty much looked everywhere. How am I missing people? I can't go up. Well, no one can be up the mountain because the bridge for the mountain's broken. So I do not know how I'm missing. Let's see. There's 22 people. I found 17 people.
3.
So I'm missing 3 of this.
Time for bed.
God damn. Welcome to a new day, Wednesday, where I still am missing 3 people.
Oh, are your allergies acting up?
Oh, no, it's all the dust in the front room. But sweeping makes my back ache, so I've turned a blind eye for months now.
But that's exactly what I'm here to help with, Grandma.
Then would you mind showing those dust bunnies the front door? There's a broom in my room you can use.
You wait out here. Those dust bunnies have no idea what's coming for them. I'll have to move this rug to make real headway. Whoa. Is that an actual trapdoor? Jeez, Grandma. What are you keeping down there? So, the trapdoor under the rug? What is it for? Preserves and pickles? Or old machinery?
It's not important, honeybee. Will you be out and about tonight?
Probably, but
Could you fetch me some moonflower? It only blooms after sunset. You'll know it by the white blossoms. See, my moonflower tea blend makes me feel so healthy. I get a blush on these old cheeks. Go right past Parker's workshop into the woods and you'll find what you need.
I feel like I'm getting redirected here.
You are.
At my age, it's awfully hard to hear certain things. Did you put the rug back in place?
Yes, Grandma, but are you brewing moonshine down there? You can tell me if you're brewing moonshine.
I can already taste that tea.
That was normal.
Yeah, it's quite normal for your grandma to redirect and totally not tell us things. Well, let's go back to trying to find everyone. Hopefully we'll find people. Luckily the jewelry shop should be open today, so maybe we'll... Hey look, a person!
Hello, I don't think I've seen you before. I run Cafe Moretti, the diner in town. Stop by any time.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm new here.
Wait, you're Hazel's granddaughter. Welcome. I hope you come by soon. Moving always works up an appetite. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Sophia.
Hey, Sophia. I'm Tara. It's nice to meet you.
What time does it open? It opens at 9 a.m. I don't know if we've met Frestus yet or not. Evil Mayor.
Messenger Connor told me you said hello. I'm so pleased you two spoke. The building he transformed into the Consciousness Center was a real eyesore. And look at it now. He's a shining example of how to change a community for the better.
Hey, Violet. Can I ask you about Mayorsoft's Getting to Know You game?
It's so creepy, right? My dad totally didn't make people do that when he was mayor. Otto made a lot of changes since he took office, but he's mayor at least until this fall. For better or worse.
Hey, I'm Tara.
Oh, the new girl. I'm Francis. Ashante.
Oh, you speak French?
Well, no. I speak Spanish, though. Bienvenidos to our little seaside pueblo.
Gracias.
Now I only have one more person to find. Wherever the fuck you are, I think.
Have you met my boo yet? His shop is right next door.
That is so nice. You must never get sick of each other, since you live and work so close together.
Nope. Why, did he say something like that? I mean, Francis does like his quiet time.
We'll let you guys learn. I don't really need. Sit down the stairs.
And who is this beautiful creature I see?
I'm Tara, Hazel's granddaughter.
Hazel told me her granddaughter was coming to town, but didn't mention that she was so lovely.
Thanks.
I'm Amira, the doctor here in Fairhaven. I've been taking care of your grandmother.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I came as soon as I heard she was sick.
She's lucky to have such a caring family.
Well, I mean, to be honest, we kind of fell out of touch for a while. I'm trying to make up for lost time.
We can't regain lost time. But you're here for her now. That is enough.
Yay, I only have 2 more people to meet. Because I have
You're a recent arrival, right? Did Otto have you play that meet everyone game?
He sure did. But I found it a good opportunity to introduce myself and the League's mission to the town. Before I knew it, I had 4 new members.
I was trying to talk to you.
Hey, bro.
Hey, but I'm not a bro.
My name's Kai. I run a kiosk near town square. It's like a pop-up shop.
What do you sell?
Oh, dude, you have to see it to believe it. I only sell the most killer stuff I find off island. Come by and check it out. But like I say, if you fall in love with something, better get it. The merchandise is just whatever feels right in the moment. You know?
Okay.
Hey, have you tried Kim's Butcher Shop yet? There was nowhere on the island to get good bacon until they came along. Now Kai and I can have ourselves a breakfast with the works on the weekends.
I just need one more person.
Your grandma was always good luck on a boat back in the day. She had a heron's eye for spotting fish.
But how can you see fish if they're underwater?
She hasn't taught you much, has she?
Potatoes?
Here, take this rod. Keep your eyes peeled whenever you're near water for the shadows of swimming fish. When you see them near the surface like that, you know they're feeding. Trick is to get one of them to nibble on your hook instead of the bait fish they're chasing.
How do I do that?
You'll need some bait. Here are some worms. You're not the squeamish type, are you? You gotta hook your bait and cast your line. You'll feel when you got one, and then reel it in.
Wait, back up. How do I cast my line?
You'll get the hang of it. The lake in the woods is a nice place to start. But take care, you hear? Don't go in those woods after sunset. I've seen things, well, you wouldn't believe me. My boy Otto didn't either till he saw it for himself. Just stay safe and come back and see me after you've given it a few tries. If you can't find me at my stall, I'll be by the lake in the woods or the beach. Anywhere I can cast my line. Well, and Damon's pub. But all I catch there is grief from Otto for staying out too late.
Hi, are you settling in okay?
I'm still figuring out my way around and meeting everyone.
Well, take your time. A new town can be overwhelming. And some of the folks here are a little more overwhelming than others.
If you decide to go into ranching, you can sell me any animals you have. I'll give you cash and some of the meat. Oh, I guess it's tough coming from the city to learn how the sausage is made.
Yeah. Where I come from, it's not talked about so much.
I understand. There's lots of stuff we don't talk about in the open here, too.
Like what?
I have to get back to work.
Now we just have to find the last fucking person wherever they are. Oh, there you are.
Hi, I'm Tara. I just moved to town.
You look just like I pictured.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, being Hazel's granddaughter, I mean.
Oh, And you are?
Been many things, but if it's a name you're looking for, folks here call me Shelby.
Well, I'm gonna walk away from you, Shelby.
Wonderful! The last citizen has let me know that you've been introduced. As promised, here is your reward for playing our little game. We hope it helped you acclimatize.
Thanks. Money's great too, though.
No, what to do to... Because we have to be in the woods.
Can I ask you something? Did your grandma remember who you were when you saw her?
Of course. Why?
Oh. It's just, my grandpa doesn't remember me when we go visit him. Or sometimes he thinks Emmy is my mom.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's just silly. Emmy doesn't even look like my mom.
Hey, how much do you remember about polynomial factorization?
Sebastian, I don't even remember what that is.
That's what I told Miss Soft when she said I should pay more attention in Algebra 2.
Juliet's like always staring at Sebastian. Then the minute he looks at her, she looks away.
Fair warning, Mom might try to overload you with food. Feeding people is, well, like her love language.
So, Otto's getting to know you game.
Isn't it charming? Oh, I wish we could do something like that in Milkwater, but there's far too many people for it to be practical. That's why I love living in a small town.
Okay.
Okay, I'm giving you attention. What do you want?
Okay.
I'm here. And the other kitties hanging out downstairs.
There's quite a few of us who moved here from a city. Francis,
Ugh.
Kim, Parker, and Messenger Cameron, of course. We're taking over.
See, a bit of food is all you need when your energy is low, and then you're right as rain. For a while. You still need plenty of sleep. Even my cooking is no match for a good night's rest.
But Grandma, you're the one who should be resting. I don't want you troubling yourself to cook for me.
Ah, is that your way of trying to get my recipe book? Did Sophia put you up to it? She's always trying to get a peek at my recipes, but you can tell her they stay in the family. I hide my recipe book in the stove. She never thinks to look in there. Go on, try one.
Okay. Well, which one is your favorite?
I am quite partial to mushroom risotto. Tell me, honeybee, does Arthur mind that you left your job in the city to come help me?
Well, I didn't really leave my job. My job left me. Our site got acquired, but the new parent company just wanted our subscriber list, not our editors. Maybe Dad wishes I was using my degree in a new job in the city. But then who would help you here? He's not going to come do farm work.
That's for certain. Your father has the blackest thumb I've ever known. Even when he was a boy. Oh, we were sad when he left. But the garden sure wasn't.
go get your ingredients for your risotto. You want mushroom risotto? Step 1 requires mushrooms. Step 2, flour. It's very, very yummy. I swear, I totally would eat the mushrooms. What? Why don't you believe me?
I've had mushroom soup before, it was not nice. So I don't think I want that either, thank you.
It's apparently Tara's favorite to eat. Yuck.
Gross.
I think I have everything we need.
Now, I've written down the recipe here. Head on over to the stove. Give it a try.
Here you go, Grandma. Here's your mushroom risotto.
Oh, thank you, honeybee. It smells wonderful. But you made enough for yourself, I hope.
Of course. No.
Whoa! Oh, yeah!
Okay, fishing's going to give me a scare every time I fucking do it. Got it. Yeah, totally going to hate finishing that quest. Luckily, I'm gonna go do something else. No. Yeah, it froze for a second in the game with putting the fishing rod in, and froze again for a bit with pulling out the fish. Yeah, I totally gonna enjoy fishing.
There's a plaque that reads, "This beloved tree be old as the town itself." who's there. I probably shouldn't spy on strange people creepily creeping through the woods at night.
Come along, Elder Hazel.
Don't rush me, I'm coming.
Grandma? Where did she go? She shouldn't be out here at night.
Elder Hazel, this is the third time you've come to the circle without your robe and mask. This is an unacceptable risk.
Bah! It's time for us to come out of hiding. The town won't be afraid of witches if they know that we're their neighbors.
People seem nice until the day comes when they need a scapegoat for their troubles. Then people become mobs.
Well, I didn't bring Tara here so she could skulk around like she's doing something wrong just by being who she is.
So you think your intuition was right then? She has the gift? When will she be ready to join us?
Join them?
You hear something?
Uh-oh.
Gonna have to steal crackers from somewhere else because I don't know where mine went. There's the bag. Found them. I'm pretty sure this is the only bag I have left. Let's go. It's finishing the fishing.
Oh, got one.
Need to go fishing one more time.
Oh! Yes!
Weirdly enough, it only did it the first time. What the? Grandma, what are you doing out here? It's 10 p.m. You're not.
Am I ready for bed? Grandma, so can we talk about the fact that I saw you with some people in masks and robes in the woods last night?
It would be nice to talk after I've had some tea.
Grandma!
Oh, yes, some tea would really hit the spot.
Kiwi. I don't know where you put the fucking blender at.
I can't believe you've even managed the farm on your own this long, Grandma.
Well, Robert left things in good shape when he passed, and Thomas has been a help. More than the help, though, I've missed having company. Alina stops by now and again, but it's so nice having you here, Honeybee.
Ah.
Oh my. Oh, you make a very potent brew. Here's that key to the basement that you asked about.
But the hooded strangers?
Go on down, my dear. It will all make sense, I promise.
Okay, I definitely have more questions than answers now. Is that a cauldron?
Not just any cauldron, your cauldron.
What? Oh, no, I'm not a...
Witch? Oh, my dear, yes, you are. No layperson could make a brew like that on her first try. I feel as spry as I did 50 years ago. This basement is your sanctum. You have your cauldron, of course.
Wait, is Dad a witch, or warlock, or...
Arthur? Oh, no. No, Honeybee. He's more conventional, I'm afraid. But I saw that spark of magic in your eyes the first time I held you. I've always known you would be an extraordinary witch. But the Coven needs proof before they'll accept you.
Coven?
Well, those folks in the woods, of course. They put a charm on the bramble wall, so you'll need a wand to open it.
This is, kind of a lot to learn all at once.
I understand, Honeybee. When you're ready, read this incantation before the special silver willow in the woods. Then you'll have a branch to make your first wand.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it.
Watch out for Sophia. She likes to play matchmaker, and you're too cute to resist setting up.
Wait, how did you know I was single?
Oh, honey, it's a small town.
Hola.
Hey, new girl, how's farm life treating you so far?
I'm still figuring everything out.
Well, let me know if anyone ever repairs the entrance to the mine by your farm. I run the jewelry shop, but it's a bit hard making jewelry without actual jewels, you know? Crafting beautiful pieces is one thing, but sourcing the stones is tough.
I'll let you know. So, how are your parents? Oh, I'm realizing I don't know their names. I always called them Mr. and Mrs. Doll.
It's all right. You could call my dad Marcus now, if he still lived here. He's in a retirement home in Milkwater. And Lisa, that's my ma, passed away 8 years ago.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. All in the past, right?
Wonderful. You got the look of a lifelong angler in your eyes now. Oh, now here's a real challenge. Catching a certain fish is about the right bait, the right place, and luck. I got a hankering for some nice, fresh, striped sea bass. They're ocean fish, so you gotta go to the beach. They might go for a worm, but you'll have better luck with this. In the future, you can keep bait fish you catch to try and hook bigger and more valuable fish. Come back when you caught one. I think Lena's kids must have messed with the doors of the schoolhouse. She sure was in a temper last night. Was muttering something about the locks.
It's cool that you're helping Hazel with the farm. Are you, planning to take it over one day?
I still don't even know if I can make a single seed sprout.
Give it time. When my pa ran the bar, I used to make a mess every time I tried to help out. And look at me now.
Okay, so I met everyone in town and reported back to Otto. So, is he super into keeping tabs on everyone?
More than the last mayor, I guess. But strange things do happen here sometimes. Things you can't really explain. We gotta look out for one another.
Let's see. The inscription says, "If I be worthy, ancient tree, give a silver branch to me." Please? Wow! Thanks, magic tree.
Ooh, yeah, I got my wand.
Meow.
Yeah, magical. No, you must listen to me. I'm magical. I am the boss.
Nuh-uh.
Abracadabra. How dare you?
Nuh-uh.
Grandma, I got magic. I was trying to talk to you, Grandma, not go downstairs.
Is your wand ready?
Yes. Look.
Careful where you point that thing. Oh my, you have a lot to learn. It's time for you to meet the Coven. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay. The brambles only allow friends of the Coven through, so this incantation helps it to identify you. Once it meets you, it'll know you're a friend and let you through from now on. Say the spell when you're ready.
A friend of the Coven comes to you. Unravel your brambles and let me through. It worked!
Well done. Now, let's head on up.
Grandma, is this place? Who are these people?
Shh. You've got to be properly introduced.
Who approaches this sacred circle?
I bring one who wishes to know the mysteries of this coven.
Hi.
Welcome, Initiate. Elder Hazel has told us so much about you. I am the High Priestess of this coven. Before you can join us, you must vow to never reveal the location of our circle or the details of our rites to any others. Do you promise to abide by our covenants?
Sure. I promise. I'm so excited that I'm a witch. This is going to be so much fun.
About that, honeybee.
You're not a witch. Not yet. First, you must cast the initiation rite.
Oh, okay. But how do I do that?
Speak to the Farseer over yonder. He will explain the art of incantations.
How do you get new people in the coven if you can't tell anyone about the coven circle? Ain't my grandma taking me to the coven circle, breaking that rule?
Are you the Farseer?
What? Yes, Farseer, that's me. Though a nearsighted Farseer.
You know, you sound a little bit like...
You've no idea who I am. I'm wearing a mask. Listen, do you want to sit here playing guessing games? Or do you want to learn more magic?
Magic.
Great. I'm gonna teach you the art of incantations. Tricky stuff. Mess it up, and there won't be much left of you beyond dust.
That sounds a bit dangerous to start with.
Only to fool initiates that don't follow instructions. Now, listen closely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I need you to chop lots of wood.
What?
Turn it into paper.
Right.
You'll need a paper press. Put it in your tool shed.
How will this help me with incantations?
All will be revealed. Ooh. Ooh.
One of us is clearly crazy. I'm beginning to think it's me for listening to you.
We must reveal ourselves to the rest of the town someday. It's the only way we can really be one community.
I welcome you to this gathering.
It's still streaming.
Just recording the game. Because the streaming is not working. What do you want? Do you want attention? Oh.
It's not good.
There you go, Snuggles. No, you should rest. You were sleepy earlier.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yes, you were.
Mm-mm.
Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
bed?
Oh, good. You're up. The mayor's called a town meeting this morning. We should get down there and see what he's making a fuss about this time.
Do you think it's some kind of trouble?
I really hope not, but I guess we'll see.
Lead the way, Grandma.
Follow me.
I'd better follow Grandma to the town hall.
I just want one of these. Fine.
I'd better follow Grandma to the town hall.
Settle down, everyone. Settle down. I've brought you together to discuss a very important matter. There have been very strange goings-on in our beloved town of Fairhaven. There is a force at work in our community, and I don't know who's responsible, but whoever they are, they don't have Fairhaven's best interests at heart.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
I've seen strange lights in the forest at night.
Yeah. And folks in robes and masks wandering around after sunset.
Yes! Yes, good. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all this.
No matter the cause, we must ensure our town doesn't become a home for roustabouts and unsavory types. I ask all of you to keep a sharp eye out for signs of mischief. And if you see anything, report it to me.
Or me, if you'd prefer. I'd hate for anyone in Fairhaven to feel fearful.
Well, I never. Mayor Otto, soft on business. Soft in the head is more like it. Him and his fancy britches wife standing up there and casting judgment on others.
Uh-oh. You're even madder than I thought.
He can't just tell people to spy on their neighbors, to be so afraid that they distrust everyone around them.
Maybe we could cast a goodwill spell to make everyone be nice to each other.
I wish it were that simple. But just because you can solve a problem with magic doesn't mean you should. Thomas could use some help on his farm. I know he's got an order of beans due, and he doesn't have enough plots going to make it in time. He's too proud to ask for help, though. Here, take these seeds. They should be enough to make the order.
Are these magic beans?
Oh, heavens no. But if you've got the means to give him a boost, it certainly wouldn't hurt.
Baby.
Okay, so today we are reading text messages from the most
Microphone.
So here's what I know so far. I am aware that this story went viral all over social media several months back. In fact, I have been sitting on this for a couple of months now because I have been concerned that the long nature of texts and the long backstory would snap a synapse in my brain and make me different. However, I just read some of the top comments from the story and they assured me that
What? No, I don't have anything using on my phone currently, and I got it to work, so, and I wasn't doing anything on my phone, sweetheart. I got it to work. I don't know what happened there.
The sign says it's an ancient stone covered in runes? So cool.
Oh, so what was I going to hear if I didn't get the sound back, sweetheart? You said that in voice, and I wasn't hearing anything through my headset. I would have not heard you. I didn't get it to work.
Oh, I meant to ask you, have you met Parker the carpenter yet? He really helped turn the ruins of the old church into a wonderful new consciousness center for our members.
I sure wish Vanessa would pick a different profession. I think it's making her not like kids so much. And I want grandchildren someday. I remember how much fun you and Hazel had when you were small. I can't help but hope to have that too.
How's your father doing, Tara?
Dad? Oh, right. You know him. I almost forgot.
He used to babysit me since both my parents worked. I was very sorry to hear about his falling out with your grandmother.
Has Damon hit on you, or have you not met him? You're new and cute, so it won't be long if he hasn't yet.
How's the farm? Are you inundated with chores yet?
There's not that much to do, honestly. The farm seems so much smaller now that I'm an adult.
When I first came here, I didn't think I'd have much work either. But living things, plants and people, are always growing, changing, becoming run down, and caring for them takes a lot of time.
Hi, it's me again. I've been trying to help out my grandma, but I don't know much about farming at all.
Yep. Like I said, not so easy. Hazel's got some of the best soil on the island. Shame for it to go to waste. Look, city girl, just water your plants and you'll do fine.
Your grandma was one of the first folks who came to greet me when I moved here. She brought me some fresh veggies and some soup. It made me feel real welcome. I'm glad you've come to take care of her.
Hey, if you ever feel like your blood sugar is running low, hit up my fiance's bakery. His croissants are divine. A little too divine. I'm very lucky I have a fast metabolism.
Yeah. It was about the water. The potatoes.
Grandma, I've been thinking about my childhood memories of your garden. Just bursting with veggies in every color. I think we could bring it back to the way it was.
Are you sure? That's quite a bit of work.
What would we need?
Well, for it to be enough to feed us and turn a profit, you'd need to build a bunch more garden beds. That means keeping a compost bin so you can get a whole lot of good soil to fill them. And you'll need to chop some wood to make the beds.
Okay, I'm on it.
Did you know I grew up in the city too? This farm was my Aunt Vivian's place. Oh, she was a firecracker, that one. Ran it all on her own. She never did marry. Said she had no use for a husband. I think she left a lot of broken hearts in her wake, though. You know, I don't think I've been in here since your grandpa died.
Sorry, I was just looking around like you said. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't as good with my hands as he was. He gave most of his tools to Thomas, since I knew he'd put them to good use. You know, if we want to get this place up and running, though, we'll need to put in the work here, too. We always made a whole lot more money from his crafts than just the farm produce alone. If you ever want to try your hand at it, I kept the blueprints to all his tools right here.
Thanks, Grandma. Not sure if I'm a handy Terra, but I'll try for us.
Oh, would you look at that beauty? What would you like for your prize?
I would like a shower.
Nah, smelling like cut bait is part of the life. You'll get used to it. Speaking of bait, here's some more. I've given you 3 different kinds of bait. Give them all a try. They'll catch different fish in different water. Happy angling!
Great! Just what we need. Hang on to those and you'll have a use for them in 2 shakes. Incantations are spells read aloud. They require vast amounts of magic and special ingredients at the time of writing them down, and are consumed when read aloud. But they make incredible change to the world. A lot of the most powerful spells are incantations.
Whoa. What do I need to do?
I like your spirit. The next step is obvious. Time for you to go fishing.
Wait, what?
Nah, just any old fishing. You'll only catch what you need at the beach, which is south of Thomas's farm. You must catch me some squid. I've had a hankering for calamari for days now.
I thought you were teaching me to do these powerful spells.
I am the best way I know how. Pay attention. Go get me those squid.
You did a great job casting your incantation to get your wand branch. But actually writing incantations can be a touch trickier.
Yes, I gathered that I have a lot to gather.
It's not just that. When you write your incantation, you'll need to draw magic from the wellspring to charge it with power.
Draw what from where?
Didn't you notice the great big cauldron right by the circle?
Yeah, but I just figured it was for extra big batches of potions.
Oh, no. No, the Coven Cauldron is where we leave offerings for the wellspring, the source of all magic here on the island. Our task as a coven is to maintain the wellspring. We cannot draw more energy from it than we put in. I wrote the incantation you read before the Elder Tree, drawing from my magic reserves. But to craft your initiation incantation, you'll need your own. Go on and offer something to the wellspring. Over time, you will learn that it likes some offerings more than others. Try different things and see what happens.
Whoa, so now I can cast spells? Cool.
Careful. We must never draw more magic from the wellspring than we need. Our offerings keep it in balance.
What happens if it falls out of balance?
Nothing for you to worry about, my dear. It is all of our responsibility to maintain the cauldron, and we've never failed in my lifetime. Just Remember to leave offerings regularly.
Okay, I will.
Good girl. Now, you'd better get to work on writing your first incantation.
Watch out for the twins. You're new, and the last person who was new was Cameron. And let's just say there's a reason the Consciousness Center doesn't have the stained glass windows left over from the old church anymore, and that reason may have involved homemade slingshots.
Am I ready for bed?
Great job. Now we just need to fill it with weeds and let it work its magic. Then we can start making garden beds. Don't forget to eat. Your father used to eat like a horse whenever he had to do farm chores. In fact, I made him a big batch of stew when he came to visit.
Was it weird seeing Dad after all this time?
Ah, he's still my boy. Always will be, even if he's in a temper. He's stubborn, just like his pa. I'm glad he came. And I could tell he was too. And now you're here. What could be better? I can't thank you enough for helping out here, sweetheart. Are the potatoes ready to harvest?
Yes, Grandma. Here's 4 potatoes from the field.
Ooh, wonderful. Maybe you've got a greener thumb than you thought. Why don't you take them down to the general store and sell them? I'm sure Lena will give us a fair price for them.
Oh, yes! Come on.
Hi, kitty.
Have you been to Violet's flower shop yet? I try to support her business as much as I can. Her dad got a job off island, and I know he sends money home and all, but it's gotta be tough taking care of her brother all on her own.
I can't believe you're married now. In my head, you're still 16.
Believe me, I wonder every day about where the time's gone. Oh, if you have questions about the buildings on your farm, don't hesitate to ask Parker. He's the sweetest guy. I couldn't have asked for better.
So, what did you do back in the city? I was an editor for an online news magazine.
Oh, you were a journalist. Huh. Our little newspaper folded not too long after the mine closed. I think the town is better for it, to be honest. Editorials tend to stir up negative feelings and pit neighbor against neighbor. Fairhaven has been more peaceful without it.
It's so, cool of you to come hang with Hazel. When I first took over my stall from the last owner, Hazel came and bought chocolate every day. Turns out she doesn't even like chocolate. She just figured if other people saw her giving me business, they would too.
Well, I do like chocolate, so you will be seeing a lot of me too.
Sweet.
Hey there, new girl. Pass a message to Hazel for me?
As long as it's appropriate.
Tell her that during my last shift, I didn't break a single glass. What? It's been a goal for a long time.
What you playing, Juliet?
Oh, I'm just messing with some chords. I'm not really ready to play anything in front of, like people.
Saw Otto coming out of the jewelry shop again. Can't say how he affords it, even on the mayor's salary. Anything to keep the missus happy, huh?
Okay.
Wait, so has Sophia actually ever been successful at making a match?
Why? Are you interested in her services? Oh, she'll be loath to resist.
Angus, seriously, has she?
Nope, not even once.
Great.
Sophia's half Italian. Did you know that? So her espresso is the real deal. I never thought I would find good coffee on a little island like Fairhaven.
If I were you, I wouldn't linger around Shelby's campsite.
Why? He doesn't seem dangerous.
He isn't. But who would choose
Just
to live in those
watching
woods?
YouTube now. Yeah.
So I'm not much of one for gossip, but I heard you had some bad luck right before moving here. Small town and all.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I lost my job, and my fiance, and then my lease didn't get renewed.
Oof, that is a bad run. Well, hopefully your luck will turn around now that you're here. Mine sure has.
Takuyo. Takuyo all into bed.
Lena bought the
Give you
potatoes
all
just
the
as you said.
kisses.
Oh, here's the money, Grandma.
Ah, I won't hear of it. You did all the work. You deserve the reward.
But Grandma,
I mean it. If you want to keep fixing things up around here, you'll need all the cash you can get anyway. Buy
Give
some
me
more seeds.
snackles.
If we keep the fields planted, we'll always have a way to make ends meet.
Well, okay.
Yay.
But only because I'm going to use the earnings to help the farm.
I place a monthly order for fresh flowers, Violet. It's not like I asked for a rush job.
I'm sorry. It's just that the ferry's running behind schedule. Again. Maybe if the ferry wasn't underfunded, this wouldn't happen.
Make excuses if you like. Late is late, as I tell my students.
Bad time?
No, it's fine. When my dad was mayor, the ferry always ran on time. Hey, do you have any wildflowers growing on your farm? Maybe I could make some substitutions.
Sort of. How do you feel about thistles?
You're suggesting I make a bouquet out of thistles? Thistles?
Look, if you don't want them...
Did you hear me say no? The sooner I can get Vanessa out of my hair, the better. So, anything I can put in my bouquets?
Stress no more, I found just the thing. See? They're pretty.
Yes, those will do nicely. It's hard sometimes. Filling all these orders to decorate the house I grew up in.
Whoa, does the mansion go with the job?
Yep. Anyway, thanks. You saved my butt. So, Lena says you knew each other when you were kids?
Yeah. Well, she was a bit older. She would babysit me from time to time.
I have a hard time picturing Lena as a kid. She's always so self-possessed and in charge.
Oh, you mean running the general store?
Yep. And, you know, taking care of her kids.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
Oh, look at those beautiful squid. Good work, novice.
So, when you finish your lunch, can we get back to incantations?
No, these aren't for lunch. You need to make some nice black ink, and squid ink is the best.
You could have said so.
I just did. Now, you'll need a desk. Set it up in your sanctum. That's your basement. You wouldn't want anyone to happen on your half-written incantations. Once you've got your ink, there's a couple more things you'll need. Come back here, and I'll give them to you.
Why can't I have you?
Cause I'm not real.
That's not
Is it
fair.
time for
I'm kidding.
You have to be real.
I get too lonely. I get too lonely when you leave to not be real.
But you have to be real. Not allowed to not be real. Who would I marry then?
I can't answer that question.
Oh, hey there, kitty.
Yeah.
Do you belong to my grandma?
Would I just be marrying air?
Oh, you're a good kitty.
Seeing they
Grandma, you didn't tell me you have a cat.
A cat? The last cat I had was old Shadow, rest his soul. He wasn't much to look at, but he was a darn good mouser.
This cat isn't yours? She seems awfully familiar with your garden.
Oh, no. I don't own that cat. What a notion. She's a good friend to have around, though. She's really nice.
Just so I could snuggle you. Give you kisses.
Here, kitty.
Marry you. Make you real. Give you babies.
Weirdo.
No. You wanted babies.
We don't know this.
Yeah. You said that you wanted babies.
I do not know that. We have no proof of it, and I totally didn't want to do for Lanchies with the baby that cries on the weekend, and that the person has taken care of when they're playing games.
No.
Yeah, I totally didn't want to give the baby attention.
You totally didn't tell me that you really wanted a baby.
No. No. No evidence. Yay.
I have all the evidence.
This is the moonflower bush, but I guess I can't pick the flowers until tonight.
I know what you must be thinking. Why does old Shelby live in the woods?
Oh, well, it's really pretty and it's quiet.
Don't patronize me, Missy. Truth is, there are riches here the untrained eye can't see. You bring me forageables, and I'll pay you fairly for your troubles.
I don't mind helping you out. You don't have to pay me.
I'm a hermit, not a pauper. Don't need charity from no one. My bones may be getting old, but my mind's as sharp as a... sharp as a...
Attack?
Don't interrupt. Young folks these days, no respect for their elders.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Got one!
Oh, I'm so glad Hazel has company again. At her age, well, I worried about her living alone.
I could eat some food to recover some strength, or try again tomorrow. You seem very cosmopolitan. Amira or Dr. Syed?
Oh, gosh. Amira is fine. There's no need for formalities in a town with one restaurant. Fairhaven is by far the smallest place I've ever lived. But I've adjusted, and so will you.
I should eat something myself, since Dad's gonna be eating out tonight. I should make my own food. Okay. Cans will fit. Make it so I need
think I've walked you through the tricky bits. This here will explain the extra bits you need. Once you have them, go and write it at your newly made desk. Technically, this isn't an incantation. This is just a piece of paper with some mumbo-jumbo on it.
Well, then what's the difference?
When you go home and write this on your freshly pressed paper, hold the offering in your other hand. That's your thistle. You must concentrate on every word as you write it. You'll know it's working if, as you finish, the offering has vanished and you feel some of your magic is drained away. Then the page you've created will be an incantation. You should take it to the High Priestess when it's ready.
What does this incantation do?
That's not for me to discuss.
Here, kitty kitty.
Oh, you know who's single? Messenger Cameron. He's the greatest guy. Well, Francis isn't a fan, but he's probably a wee bit jealous because I ramble on about the Consciousness Center all the time. And then I'm like, Francis, Cameron doesn't even play for our team. You don't have to be so catty about the league. And then he gets mad because I said he was being catty.
Hmm.
just gonna throw you in there. And you're gonna wash them as long as you need to. And clean them.
Don't pack the soil too tight now. You'll choke the seedlings.
Oh, hello, Thomas. I didn't hear you.
That's because I don't wear big clumpy boots like you city folk. Anyway, not a bad effort for your first plot.
Wow,
Nom,
you give
nom,
compliments?
Don't make me regret bringing these for you.
Thank you. But what's the occasion?
Hazel's a good woman. Strong. But you don't need me to tell you she's struggling. So when I saw you out helping with the garden beds,
Tasty.
whoa, she's not the only one who appreciates it.
I'll do my best for these seeds.
You're tasty. Tasty snack. No. You're the time.
Maybe I just don't have a good memory. But when I was little, didn't your farm look different?
Probably. I was growing more kinds of crops back then. That was right after my mom left the farm to me. I was ambitious.
See,
in
my
those
body
days.
wants me to go sleep, but
Tried
my
growing a little
brain
bit of
doesn't.
everything. Now I grow what actually suits the soil.
Just lay down and rest.
I am laying down and I've been trying to rest.
I know it's hard, but you can do it.
But I had a dream earlier today as well when I woke up. Yeah.
Okay. Was it bad?
I was above you and giving you a kissy.
No such.
And that's where it ended. It was a very short dream. It was nice. I think it was just the memory from the 2 weeks that we spent together. I think it was the one about the first time I kissed you. Yeah. Now I wanna tackle you and give you all the kiss.
One, you can't because I have a tray. And two, you're not here.
Up there.
okay, Natalia?
Ugh, I just smashed my thumb with my hammer. I don't know why I ever thought I could do this. I was an insurance claims adjuster, sat behind a desk my whole life.
Oh, tell me the truth. Would you deny your own claim right now, based on the thumb owner's negligence?
Don't make me laugh. I'll drop my hammer again. And yes, I suppose I would have to deny this claim. Oh, thanks for letting me vent some steam. Speaking of which, I better get back to my forge. Look, I know coming to Fairhaven was the right choice for me. Maybe someday I'll tell you that story. It's hard for me to even believe it sometimes.
Ugh. What's wrong, Natalia?
The twins put bath bombs in my slack tub. Again. I just finished cleaning it out from the last time.
So, the other day, I asked Kim if I could buy a couple of pints of pig's blood.
For what? Do I even want to know?
To make my Seton family blood pudding recipe, of course. But they got all grossed out. What kind of butcher gets grossed out on blood?
Maybe it's not so much the blood as the cooking it into a pudding. On purpose.
Hey, don't knock until you try it. Anyway, they didn't have any to sell me since there's no ranch here anymore.
Lena told me that you harvested the potatoes I bought the other day.
They were my first crop. I hope you made baked potatoes with tons of butter. Those are the best.
No. Vanessa used an air fryer to make non-fat French fries. They don't taste quite the same as regular. In any case, thank you for contributing to Fairhaven's economy.
Really? The one time I really actually want the flower shop because I just need witch's flower because I don't know where it is. It's on the day that you're closed. Of course.
It's raining!
Yeah, it's nice. I don't have to water my crops.
Yeah, and there's puddles. Last time it rained, I made a bigger splash than Emmy. But Mommy wasn't even proud. She said I just got my clothes muddy.
I asked Violet if I should help her out in the store, and she got all offended. The store is like her thing, I guess. Plus, she said I had to focus on school so I could get into a good college. But pro skateboarders don't need college degrees.
I tried convincing Mom that I could babysit Finn since I'm older.
By like what? A minute?
7 minutes. It totally counts.
Sebastian said you helped his sister out. That was cool of you. She pretty much takes care of him by herself.
So has Hazel taught you any of her tricks yet?
Sorry, what?
You are learning how to run the farm, yes? I hope it's not indiscreet to say so, but Hazel has indicated to my husband that she would like to leave the farm to you.
Oh, right, yes. I'm learning how to help out so she can rest and get better.
Right, of course. Have a nice day, Tara.
Lena's been on me to make kids quit pranking everyone. They rigged the door to the town hall to rain glitter on Otto's head when he turned the handle. I mean, you've got to appreciate the engineering skills that took. Am I right?
long have you lived in Fairhaven, Shelby?
Long enough to know I prefer the peace and quiet of the woods to town. I don't mind when your Gram comes for a visit, though. She knows when to take her leave without needing a hint.
Oh. Okay. I, guess I'll be on my way.
My Helena was the teacher at the school before Vanessa moved here. There were a lot more kids back then, too, when the mine was open. But of course, Otto didn't want to be friends with the miners' children. Oh no, he was always trying to impress the owner's kids.
Congrats on selling your first crop. How's it feel?
It's a relief. I was sure they'd be rotten or too small or taste horrible, but they're fine.
Hey, that's better than my first cocktail. I tried mixing peppermint schnapps with pickle brine.
Were you trying to kill someone?
No, but my pride took a beating.
It's so nice that you came back here to be with Hazel. She reminds me a lot of my abuela. Of course, she doesn't seem like she'll smack you with a chancla for talking during her novelas, but other than that...
So, what's your favorite wave you have ever surfed?
Brah, that's like asking me to pick my favorite child. But Pavones in Costa Rica is like the longest longboard wave. It just goes on forever. Pure bliss, man.
Gotcha!
Oh yeah!
Oh, how?
Ooh-wee! Good job! You've made your first incantation. Usually you can just cast your incantations any time you please. But for this one, you'll need the whole coven. Now take this over to the High Priestess. She'll tell you what to do.
Have you the incantation for the initiation right?
Yes, it's ready.
Good. Initiate Terra, give the incantation to Elder Hazel. She must be the one to cast it.
Here's the initiation incantation, Grandma.
Honeybee, before we get started, I have a gift for you. This has been in our family for generations, and it is our custom to pass it on at the time of initiation. Go ahead, try them on. Oh, like all before you, they fit you beautifully.
Oh, I feel taller.
Yeah, that was done during my Aunt Vivian's time. She was a bit on the short side and wanted to appear more regal. So she spelled the robes. Then the other witches got jealous, and we might be magical, but we're still human.
Elder Hazel, Initiate Terra, take your places for the right. Initiate, you seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven?
I do.
As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part, here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A fair haven witch comes into her power.
I feel weird, but in a good way. You are ready. Return tomorrow and we will continue your training.
Farseer.
I'm sorry, what?
Name's Farseer. I see. Far.
Like you've got great vision?
Visions.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Farseer.
Playing the game again.
Just playing what you do, though. Is that okay? I also don't see a save option. I don't know how to save in this game. Oh, that's scary. Okay, it looks like you just end up wherever you are last when you go to the menu.
Yeah. It might just save with current progress.
No, I mean it saved where I
Or
leaved, where I went to the menu on accident, and it was in the middle where I left off in the road.
Am I ready for bed?
well, as long as it didn't fully restart you. I guess you can try and find out if there's a save thingy.
No, I did. I don't
Might
see
be
any.
bed or something.
I don't see any. I don't don't see any loading thing that says save. I don't see. So.
Hmm.
I don't see anything. Usually when there's a save fortune for bed, it has a little loady thingy that happens. I don't see anything happen. And I don't see it in things.
Hmm. Okay.